see. All right, good evening, everybody. Live streaming from the Fred Barrett Arena on Leitrim Road in Ottawa. It's the latest and maybe the last edition of Friday Night Hockey for the Perth Lanark Wings. We're taking on in the sixth game of their Ottawa B-League round robin, the Leitrim Hawks. The Wings are currently 3-2 after the first 5 games. Had a couple of heartbreaker games against the MTK and the Ottawa West Golden Knights. But that's the way it goes. So they come into this game being 3-2. Meanwhile, the Leitrim Hawks are currently 0-3 in their first 3 games. But one thing I've learned over the course of the season is, I've also said this before, any team is capable of beating any other team on any given night, regardless of their win-loss tie record. So these boys definitely can't take anything for granted today. Should also mention that, like the last time they played here during regular season play, there is very poor cell phone reception here, so I've really had to downgrade the quality. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I am certainly recording a high-definition copy of this game tonight, and I'll post it online after the game. So you'll probably have to pay more attention to the dulcet tones of my voice rather than trying to just watch what's going on the ice. So I am monitoring the cell phone reception, so boys doing their warm-ups. So right now, where the in terms of the D-League standings, the Golden Knights are currently in first with 3-1. The Wings are 3-2. MTK is 2-1-1. Canada's 2-1. The Romans are 1-2-2. The Sting are 1-2-1, and the Hawks are 0-3. Top 4 teams out of the 7 go on to the quarterfinal. If we win tonight, I think we're pretty well assured to at least be in the 4th spot. That will put us up against the first place team of the other pool, which is the Castle River Canucks. Not a team we have been able to beat this year. So if we lose the game, then I think it gets interesting, because then we have to wait for the rest of the teams to win. And there are teams like the Romans that may be able to get 6 points like we do, and then I don't know the tiebreaker rules as to who will get that coveted 4th spot. So not to say that this team is going to play to lose, but it makes things a whole lot better if they just play to win. So I believe we have everybody here tonight, minus number 23, Brad Steckley. "15 minutes is up on the clock. Starting lineup for tonight looks like it's Mahan and Hall, and I think that's a Murphy there on the opposite side for me, with the McGregor and a Pundit starting off. So face-off was puck won by the Perth Lanark Wings. There's Murphy going in. Puck gets dumped into the Leitrim end where the goalie stops it. It's picked up by their player. So it goes around the corner where there's a Pundit is there to get the puck and keep it in. Pundit's battling, it goes back to Hall. Hall comes around, he passes it to McGregor. McGregor takes a shot, hits the kid in front of him. And it bounces off, goes into the corner. Murphy punches back to Mannion, but Murphy couldn't get a stick out, so now Leitrim comes out. Pushes out in the neutral zone, so it gets out of their end. Mannion back to McGregor. McGregor over to Pundit. It hits the kid in front of him, so now Mannion's coming out. Mannion does a cross-ice pass just out of the arm reach of Hall. Hall's going in there, but Leitrim picks it up. But there's Matthews now. Matthews was putting pressure on it. Leitrim tries clearing it, and they are able to push it through. It goes through, sitting at the blue line, and Christie was pushing the kid off. So Christie now has it. Christie fires it over to Ryu. Ryu up to, I don't know who that is. It looks like a Vanderbile. Yep, Vanderbile. So now puck's sitting in the neutral zone. Leitrim picks it up. Their D-man goes. Their D-man shoots it in the neutral zone up to their forward. He tips it forward. He's trying to get it around Christie, but Christie was blocking him. Rio picks it up, dumps it up to Matthews, and it gets out in the neutral zone. Turn over for Leitrim. Now here comes McIver. McIver came off the bench. It was right into play. He's going in there. Puck goes around the Leitrim net, but just out of reach of McIver. So now Leitrim again keeping it banging back and forth behind behind their nets. And then now they shoot up to a kid in the neutral zone who overskated it, so now here comes Matthews. Matthews is going, Mahone. Mahone takes a shot in, and it goes wide. Mahone goes in there with McIver. Mahone's battling hard up there. Same with McIver. There's a couple of Leitrim kids in there, and Leitrim's able to push it away across the ice in the neutral zone, just out of the arm reach of our kid, and they dump it down into our. I think that's Novak. Novak now has it. He banks up the boards for Mahone. Mahone now is coming through the neutral zone. He's going through, and he gets bumped off him. He takes a shot, and it goes wide. Now Murphy's there. Murphy picks up the puck. That was shot in there from Mahone. Murphy's going around, back to Pundick, and just out of reach. Back to RD. He takes a shot in, and it hit kid. Now Mannion tries getting a shot off, but he couldn't. It's just, they're flying down there. Now Leitrim comes out. They flick it through flick it across the ice. Pundick blows the skate. But he gets up to get the shot there. Now Mannion shoots it up for Hall, but it's off Hall's skates. So Hall's skating in there. He's going around. He ducks to avoid the hit. He's still going for the puck. Goes in behind the goalie. Now Mannion comes in to chip it in and just past Hall. So now Leitrim has the puck. They flip it through. They try to clear it to the neutral zone, but there was Pundick. Manages to find their way out. Pundick's trying to go in. He takes a shot, but he hits the kid in front of him. So ricochets off, and there's McGregor into our neutral's end. McGregor passes it to a kid coming off the bench from Leitrim, and he loses it as he overskates a little bit. Ryu flicks it up. Now Leitrim comes in. They're going around. Ryu making it hard for him. The kid still has it. He sends it through the crease. Good shots there. Their D-man throws it in. It just goes wide. Leitrim putting pressure on now. First trying to get a control of it. Leitrim shoots it in. Christie banks it off the board. So does Ryu. Now here comes Jackson. Now Jackson's coming through the neutral zone. Looks for Vanderbilt, who's getting close. He takes a shot in, and it gets ricocheted off. Now Leitrim chips it up and off the forward skate before Christie was there to chip it in. Leitrim having in their, they do a cross ice pass. Good attempt there. Here comes McIver. McIver takes a shot. It hits the kid in front of him. McIver's going around. He gets squeezed, and Leitrim forces the turnover. So now Leitrim comes out. Or Mahal comes right in there. Now number 17 for Leitrim. He's coming around. He takes a shot, but closes the door. Our goalie closed the door. Who, by the way, I should say, is actually Jaden Baird. So now here comes Mahal. Mahall's coming through. He goes around. He couldn't get the shot away, so he flicks it behind for Wall. Wall loses it to McIver. McIver takes a shot, and it goes about 75 feet up in the air before it lands again. Wall has it for Mahal. Shoots and scores! Wadu Mahal at 9:28 into the first period. And a beauty pass and a shot in the top right corner, it looks like. And Mahal makes the Wings go up 1-0. Face off. Scrambling around there. The refs getting out of the way. So Perth comes away with the puck. There's Mannion now. Mannion takes a shot, and it goes ricochets wide. For Murphy, was going to go in, but he blew his skate. So Hall has to come in for Mannion. He tries to one-timing it, but it doesn't really go very far. So McGregor picks up the puck, and he kind of chips it in. Leitrim has the puck. Oh, they did. Then they turn it over to us. Battle hard up there against the boards. Hall is. Mannion gets it. He takes a shot. It ricochets off. So Leitrim has the puck. They shoot it up to their forward. And it's cleared, but there's McGregor. McGregor does a pass over to Pundick. And we're able to get it out of our zone. Pundick shoots it in. Leitrim picks it up. but there's Jackson. Matthews has it. He backhands it past to Jackson. Jackson to Matthews, back to Jackson. Jackson comes away with it, shoots! And I think it hit the goalie's helmet. Jackson gets the shot back, and Jackson scores! So at 8:13 left in the first period, Jackson gets a point on the evening, and Perth is up pretty early in this game, 2-0. Face-off won by Perth. Ryu shoots it up for Matthews, it looks like. Matthew winds up. It looks like I hit a kid in front of him, so Leitrim gets the puck. They bank it off the boards. They do a cross-ice pass to one of their forwards. They go in, they take a shot, and it goes wide. It's picked up by Leitrim before two of our guys crashed into each other. So here comes, who was that? That was Ryu. And not before Leitrim takes a shot, and Jaden puts the glove on it to get stopped at the play. 7:44 left in this first period. First up, pretty early on, 2-0. But we've seen this before. We were up 2-0 going against MTK in the third period and ended up losing that game, so nothing's out of the realm of possibility. Puck split and there behind the goal line. Leitrim has it. Leitrim's bringing it around. But there's Ryu and Kirk in there, putting pressure on. Leitrim did a backhand pass, and they get the puck. They're putting pressure on right in front of the crease. And there's a penalty coming. Interference call. So who's going to the box for 2 minutes? Looks like 35 Novak is going to get the interference call for 2 minutes. So some pressure on the Wings put on by Leitrim, and now they find themselves on the power play for 2 minutes. This gives what they need to get themselves back in this game. Face-off won by Perth. We shoot it down, and it goes all the way down into the end. With Mahal putting pressure on it. Leitrim shoots it up into the neutral zone, where it's turned over, sent back in by Pundik. Mahal has it. Mahal turns around. He's going in. It's denied. So Leitrim gets the puck, and now they're coming out. Oh, sorry, but there was Waugh to get in there. And they take a shot, and Jaden put the dropper on it. So I said earlier on before the game, it looks like we had all our players here substantially. I'm not seeing number 14 Dowdle, so I don't know if he's on the bench, but I've not seen Dowdle play tonight, so don't know anything about that, but hopefully everything's okay. Perth gets the puck, sends it around, and clears it. We're a minute 12 left in this power play for Leitrim. They have the puck now behind their goal. Their defense are sending it back and back, and now they have the puck. Leitrim passes up to the forward there in the neutral zone. He's going in. He chips it around, he gets around McGregor. He picks up the puck, and he goes down. The Leitrim guy was right there, so now McGregor has it. McGregor tries clearing it, but he couldn't. So now Mannion does, and he sends it all the way down. Well, RD go on a line change. So 34 seconds left in this power play. 5:49 left in this first period. There's Christie. Christie sends it in. But it's picked up by Leitrim. Goes back into our end. Christie's running, giving chase for it. So he picks up the puck. He banks it off the boards. 12 seconds left in this power play. And it goes down into Leitrim's end behind their goal. Vanderbilt's right there to put some pressure on them. And so that power play did not prove fruitful for Leitrim. So now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck comes loose. Here comes Vanderbilt. He got out chased. Barely. To that puck. So Leitrim has the puck. They send it through to the neutral zone now. Number 19's going in. He loses the puck for Christie. Christie picks up the puck. He sends it around for Ryu, but just out of reach for Ryu. And now there's Murphy. Picks up the puck. And Leitrim's able to keep it in. Here they are. Puck kind of comes loose in front of Jaden. 4:30 left in this first period. Goes around, picked up by Murphy. Murphy overstated it. But picked up by Mannion, and Mannion gives it a light chip into the neutral zone. There's Hall going around, putting pressure on Leitrim. Same with Murphy. Leitrim shoots it up to a forward. They chip it to a player in the neutral zone, so now they're going in. They find over the 4 minutes left in this first period. Still 2-0 for the Wings. Leitrim comes away with it. Number 10 goes into there. He's going around. He flings it up to one of his forwards there and gets it back. They take a shot and it gets deflected wide. And approach the blue line, but Leitrim was able to keep it in, but not. But then it comes back out. So now Leitrim is bringing it out to their end. 3:27 left in this first period. Leitrim's going in now. Kirk shoots the puck away. Puck comes loose. Here comes Jackson. He goes around. It looks like he was like bracing for the hit. Puck goes back to Novak. Novak shoots it in. Matthews going to get his stick on it. He goes back to Pundick. Pundick has it. He shoots it in. Now Jackson has it. Jackson's going around. Well, I think we're going on a line change. Jackson's going in. Same with Vanderbilt, and it comes out. Picked up by McGregor. Where Leitrim picks up the puck. They're bringing it in, and they take a shot, and it goes wide. McGregor banks it off the boards. They're picked up by a Leitrim guy who shot it in. So now Perth having some trouble getting it out. They backhand pass right in front of Jaden, and he was able to get one of his pads on it, so no damage done there. But Leitrim was putting some pressure on the Wings, and we were struggling to get the puck out of our end, out of our zone. And so 2:21 left in this first period. Waugh takes the face off. Puck is recovered by Leitrim. They do a backhand pass, and it just goes wide. Puck's now behind our goal, where Mahal picks up the puck as it comes out. He's battling for it. He picks up, sends the kid to the ground. Wall now has it. Wall back to Mahal. Mahal takes a shot and squarely into the chest of the Leitrim goalie. So 1:56 left in this first period. So Waugh, Mahal, and McIver are our forward lines right now with Christie and Ryu as our D. Face-off comes back for Christie. Christie shoots it back in where Mahal gets it. Mahal gets sandwiched against the boards, but he can take it. He picks up the puck. Waugh's in there too. McIver's sitting around kind of in the center waiting for a pass. Mahal is trying to get a stick away, but he can't. McIver there battling in front of the goalie. Mahal comes around. He does a backhand pass, and in the back of the net! We've seen number 36 do that many times this season, where you don't think he has any shot at all, but he does a light-handed backhand flick shot into the over the goalie's shoulder, and it goes in. So, minute 31 left in this first period, and Perth is up 3-0. Face-off won by Leitrim. They bank it off the boards where it's picked up by Novak, who sends it over for Kirk. Kirk shoots it up for our guy just out of the reach of Hall. Murphy picks up the puck. Murphy was trying to center it for Hall or Mannion, but they were all tied up. Puck comes back to Novak. Novak shoots up, tips, and sits right in front of their goalie and sprawls out and is able to get the stoppage of play. So 1:01 left in this first period. Hall taking the face-off. Face-off won by Leitrim. They go it around, but Mannion's giving chase. They flick it around, was picked up by Novak. Novak tried to chip it, but he couldn't, so Leitrim knocked it through. Pundik sends it over to Hall, who taps it up for Mannion. Mannion loses the puck, where it's picked up by Leitrim. Leitrim's coming in, they take a shot, and I think the first Jaden was just going to let it kind of ricochet off his stick, but there was a Leitrim kid that was barreling down on him, so Jaden put his glove on it, get a stop to play. 39.2 seconds left in this first period. 3-0 Perth. Face off, picked up by Leitrim. Leitrim passes back to the D. The D winds up, they take a shot. Pundik is right there to get the shot out, up to Matthews. Matthews kind of overskates it. Now we take it back into our end where Leitrim picks up the puck and they take a hard shot. 17.8 seconds left in this first period. Law coming in for the face-off. I would say won the face-off, picked up by McGregor. McGregor's going around. He does bank it off the boards and was able to get it out. There's Vanderbiles putting chase. He overskates it. But before Waugh could get there, Leitrim got it. So they're battling there in front of the net. Leitrim's able to clear it into the neutral zone. And that will be the end of the first period. So, score is currently 3-0 for Perth Lanark going second period. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to the start of the second period. This is the forward line. It's going to be Mahal with the Waugh at the center and McIver as our other winger with the Christian Ryu as our D. And still one Jaden in net. So face off picked up by Leitrim. Leitrim's taking it into the wings end. They do a little jump over Christie. Leitrim picks it up. They battle him there in front of the net and Jaden puts a stopper for a stop for play. Face off, won by Perth. Mahal there tries chipping it out, but couldn't. Kept in by Leitrim. Leitrim passes it over. They take a shot, and it just goes wide. I think that one got deflected a little bit. We try clearing it, but hits the body. So now here comes Novak. Novak flicks up to McIver, just out of the reach of McIver. McIver's going in there. Leitrim flicks it up and off the glass, where Kirk was there. So now they flip it back to pick up at Kirk. Kirk couldn't keep it in, so it comes out of the neutral zone. So we have to regroup. Kirk passes it over to No back, he shoots it up for Mahal. So Mahal's giving chase in there, same with McIver. Goes back to Mannion. Mannion winds up, takes a shot. Rebound! Oh, he couldn't get a stick on it. Leitrim picks it up. And now they're coming out into our end. For Pundick, I believe. That's Pundick's going around. He's battling there with the kid. Puck comes loose. And Pundick is still battling. Now we got a Kirk in there. Kirk flicks it up to McIver off the boards. Pundick, or Leitrim takes a shot, it hits the kid. Now the same kid takes a wicked shot and it gets sent wide. Now Perth having trouble getting it. And they take a shot and they think it ricocheted off of one of our kids' sticks. But right to where Jaden is. (13-16) left in the second period. Mannion taking the face off for us. We win it. Our guy gets knocked down. Puck's just sitting there. I guess we didn't want to go for it, so now we flick up to Hall. We're just out of reach to Hall, but it floats in the neutral zone where Leitrim sends it back in. McGregor over to Pundick. McCunded banks it off the boards, but there was a Leitrim guy to pick it up. So now you got two Leitrim kids there, while Mannion is battling a Leitrim person in front of the goalie. Puck kind of comes loose. Leitrim gets it. They're going around, but there was Mannion. Mannion gets sent to the ground. Well, his body's kind of flying everywhere now. We come out with it. Mannion over to Hall, but just off of Hall's stick. Whoa! Our guy gets laid out. Leitrim parents love seeing that kind of stuff. Our guy wasn't hurt, so Leitrim sends it in where McGregor has it. McGregor banks it off, and we're able to get it out of our end. 11:57 left in this period. So far, Leitrim's been doing some good passes. We almost went offside, so now Leitrim's going in there. Their guy's going around. Sends our guy down. Puck comes loose. They flick it. Matthews now. Here comes Jackson. Jackson's going around. Jackson already has a point tonight. We kind of laid up there as Leitrim sends it around. Vanderbilt now. Vanderbilt pushes the guy down. Vanderbilt, he's always good for some exciting plays. Ryu tries flicking it, but it doesn't go very far. Leitrim sends it into our end. There's Ryu. Ryu tries backhand to pass it, but he overskates it. Misses the puck. Now Christie's in there. Puck is floating behind our goalie, picked up by Leitrim. Out front! And a beautiful save by Jaden. A beautiful shot by the Leitrim player. Who was right there to put the one-timer to it, but Jaden was expecting that and was able to get his glove there. So a gorgeous shot and a gorgeous save. Face-off now brought out by Perth. Here comes our player. He takes a shot and hits the paddle and gets stoppage of play. So Waugh, McIver, and Mahal at the forward line. Waugh's taking the face-off. Face-off won by Leitrim. They shoot it through and comes out of the neutral zone. McIver flicks it up just out of the reach for Mahal, so Leitrim picks it up. And now they're coming through the neutral zone. They get tied up and offside. So Leitrim goes offside. So, fresh set of legs. Nope, McIver, Wall, Mahal are still there. Face off. Puck comes away, Mahal. He's battling for it. Puck's still there, we send it back in. There's Wall going in there. Wall push it up to Mahal, and not really much of a shot, more of just a deflection towards the Leitrim goalie. So put a stopper on it. 10:04 left in the second period. Now we got a fresh leg, several forward with Mannion and Hall and Murphy. Mannion takes a shot. Now Leitrim comes through the neutral zone. Their Leitrim player blew his skate and he crashes into the boards. It looks like he's up, so no one's hurt there. Mannion now gets the puck. Mannion passes it over to Murphy, just out of reach for him. And Mannion take a whack at it, but it goes a little bit wide. Leitrim picks up the puck and they're able to clear it. And going into the neutral zone, they flick it through. Pundick and McGregor. Well, McGregor picks up the puck, backhands it to Hall, but just out of reach from Hall. So it comes out. Right in front of us. Oh, Murphy's trying to get it through. Pundick has the puck, he backhands it to McGregor. McGregor bounced off the boards over to Pundick. Pundick up to Murphy. Murphy up to Mannion. But quickly turned over to Leitrim. Leitrim's going in, takes a shot. Oh, I think he kind of whiffed at it. But he's still chasing the puck, so that's love to see that effort. And Perth's able to clear it. Here comes Hall. Hall takes a hard shot. And the goalie deflects it wide. Fresh set of legs come on. Matthews is going in there. Matthews lays a hit. And then kind of went down himself. Vanderbilt is putting pressure on it. Leitrim's able to clear now for Christie. Christie sends it up back into the end. Well, Vanderbilt's going in there. Vanderbilt now. Vanderbilt to Matthews, but Matthews couldn't get a stick on it. Vanderbilt's going around. He tries skating through. Picked up by Matthews. Matthews is a cross-ice pass for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's going around. He takes a shot, and it gets deflected high off the glass. Christie's now going in there. And with Jackson dropping back on the blue line to keep it in. Puck comes loose. Some tripping there. Now Leitrim's coming through. How do they go around Ryu? They take a shot, and it goes high. It goes wide. Ryu there, pick it up. Christie's going in there. Same with Jackson. Leitrim picks up the puck. They try to take a shot. Out front in front of Jaden. Oh, and it goes wide. Leitrim with the puck. They center it in front of our goalie. He's wide open. And he couldn't quite get his stick on it and get the shot away. Back to the D. They take a shot. And it hits Jackson and gets ricochets into the boards. It's in there in the corner. We're trying to get it out. Matthews shoots it up to Jackson, but we're able to get it through. Jackson's now going through. Kid's coming in, takes a shot. It just goes wide. 6:44 left in this period. And we're going to get a too many men penalty. So Novak was at the blue line, if I saw it right. Touched, and Mahal was coming in off while our guy was going off. So technically too many men, not like Czechia, 9 guys on the ice that gets missed by the IHF. But so at 6:40, looks like Mahal's going to go into the box for 2 minutes. And Leitrim finds themselves on another power play. Sorry, no, Jackson's going to go in the box. Mahal's on. Face off, won by Leitrim. Leitrim passed the D over the other D, but he couldn't quite get his stick on it to get a shot away, so he flicks it back into the corner. They're picked up by Leitrim. They go cross ice pass to another D sitting there. He shoots it in and wide open, but there was Pundick to shoot the puck away. Now here comes Waugh. Waugh's going around. Waugh whiffs on the puck. And picked up by Leitrim. Leitrim now is bringing it through. 30 seconds gone in this power play. Puck goes around. McGregor shoots it around the boards. Mahal trying to get his stick on it, and he backhands it into the neutral zone. So Waugh's always putting pressure going in there. Same with Mahal. So they bank it off. Leitrim now, they do a cross ice pass. They take a shot, and Jaden got his blocker on it, so it gets deflected wide. Under a minute left in this power play. Mahal's trying to get it out, and he's able to clear it. The puck will come all the way down here. Leitrim's entering the zone. Make a shot, they try centering it in front of our goalie, but it kind of goes wide. 30 seconds left in this power play. Few good attempts by Leitrim. Leitrim now has the puck, their D-man. They take a shot, they wind up, and a glove save by Jaden. So 20 seconds left in this power play. 5 minutes left in this period. Perth is still up 3-0. Mannion took the face off. We won it. Goes back for Novak. He shoots it up, and Leitrim's able to keep it in. 9 seconds left in this power play. Leitrim's does a drop pass back to the D, and just out of reach. Mannion's now putting pressure on him. They're going in there. McIver was just not quite in the zone, so Mannion had to clear. Leitrim now has the puck. They're bringing it through in our end, but turned over to us. Deflected. Just out of reach for McIver. Leitrim now going around RD. Over Kirk. Leitrim still has the puck. They're going, or tries to do the wraparound. Yeah, couldn't. So now the puck comes loose where McIver picks it up, passes it up to Mannion, who's out of reach for Murphy. Murphy's going in there. Icing's waved off. Murphy to Mannion. Oh, Murphy to Mannion, but Mannion was moving a little too fast, so went behind him. 3:50 left in this second period. Leitrim shoots it in. They go for a line change, and the whistle was blown for I think that was a high sticking. I didn't see it. So 3:39 left. Face-off being taken by Jackson. 1, where we send it around. Matthews is going in there to pick up the puck, and it comes out into the neutral zone. Leitrim has to clear. Now Leitrim's going in. Their guy goes in, shoots it through the crease, and no one was there to pick it up on the other side for Leitrim. So puck goes back to their D, and they shoot it in. Now Matthews tries chipping up to Vanderbile, but now Jackson's in there. Now it comes out. Leitrim now going in. Reeves closing the angle, and Jaden was right there to put a stopper on it. So 3 minutes left in the second period. Some exciting opportunities on both sides. Waugh, McIver, and Mahal are on now. Face off. Puck picked up by Pundick. Pundick shoots. Well, I thought he was going to shoot it up to McIver, but he didn't. So puck's going around the net, just out of reach of Waugh and McGregor, but Leitrim gets it, and it goes wide to the blue line where McIver was there to put some stress on the player. They don't quite know where it is. Puck comes loose. Leitrim takes a shot, but right onto the tape of McGregor. McGregor shoots it up the boards, and that's going to be icing. So puck will come back down to the first end. Waugh's taking the face-off for us. Face-off, won by Perth. Here comes Mahal. He skates his way through. He outskates the player. He's going in there, and he gets hauled down and crashed in. So I think they're calling that a penalty shot, as Joe Mahal gets hauled down while he was on a breakaway. I think it's my 5th year of watching my son play minor league hockey, and I've never seen a penalty shot. So 2:15 left in the second period, and Joe Mahal has the opportunity to get his second goal tonight on a penalty shot. So let's see if I can do it. I'll zoom it in for everybody at home. Joe comes in, goes around, shoots. Oh, and he gets the. I think the goalie got a piece of it, so it gets deflected wide, but that penalty shot was brought to you by Powerade, one of the advertisers in the arena here. Still 3-0. Face off, puck recovered by Leitrim. They shoot it up in the neutral zone. Novak's giving hard chase there. Turnover for Mannion. Mannion's now going in. Mannion takes a shot, and it goes wide. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy chips it around to Mannion. Just out of reach of Mannion. Mannion was waiting for it to come, as opposed to going towards it. Puck goes back to Kirk. Kirk's able to keep it in. He flicks it up to Murphy. He's battling 2 Hawks there, so Hawks come away with it. They shoot it around where Hall was trying to pick it up, but Hall overskates it. Mannion takes a shot, and it goes wide. Where Murphy and Kirk's not able to keep. Sorry, now the puck comes out. So minute 25. Offside. So we have to clear the zone. Minute 19 left in the second period. Leitrim has the puck. There's Chase Matthews, puts some pressure on it. Same with Jackson, I think that is. Jackson takes a shot and into the trapper. No, Novak. Novak was the one who took a shot. I think at the beginning of the season, I think Novak used to have red gloves, and now he doesn't. So it makes it a little harder for me to recognize who's taking the shot. Anyway, minute 4 left in the second period. Face-off won by Leitrim. They tried clearing it, but Christie was able to keep it in initially. Now Leitrim's coming out, but Vanderbile's getting all up in his business and making it hard. Now Christie up to Jackson. Jackson's skating around. Matthews is going for the net. Jackson, and it gets deflected wide. Back to Ryu. Ryu takes a shot, and it hits one of our players. So the reach of our guys. So now Leitrim's coming through. 30 seconds left in this second period, and a Perth parent saying there was offside there. I don't know, but Leitrim takes a cross ice pass. Where now here's Matthews. Matthews going in there with Mahal. Matthews to Mahal, and Mahal just got a stick on it and sent it up into the netting. If Mahal hadn't been able to get a better better grasp of the puck. That right side of that goal is wide open. So 7.6 seconds left in the second period. Face-off won by Leitrim. They get the puck. It's intercepted by Pundit. Pundit takes a shot. MacIver's trying to get a shot on it, and that's the end of the second period. So after the second period, the score is 3-0 going into the third. We'll be back in a second. So, about to start of the third period, 18 minutes up on the clock. Perth finds themselves up 3-0. We've been in this position before when we're up by 2 or 3 goals going into the third, and the W did not go into our column. So, let's see what this third period holds out. Face-off, won by Perth, Mahal. Leitrim sent up into the boards, or glass, sorry. Puck comes loose, there's Leitrim chasing it. Shot pass, they take a shot, it goes wide. That's picked up by one of our guys, MacIver. MacIver backhands it to Waugh. Now Mahal's coming out. As Leitrim kid blows the skate. Mahal's going in there. He overskates it, and he gets stripped. So I think the Leitrim kid was kind of like dragging his stick and sends Mahal to the ground. So some Leitrim parents not happy about that. They're saying that Mahal fell. Looked to me like there was a stick involved, but the call is what the call is. So 2 minutes power play for Perth. Wall, Mahal, and MacIver will take the face off. Back to Kirk. Kirk sends it up to Mahal. Mahal's going in there. He takes a shot. It just goes wide. MacIver's going in there to pick up the puck. MacIver has the puck. MacIver has the puck. He banks it off the boards, but couldn't get around the kid. But Mahal goes in there. Mahal over to, I think that's Kirk. Mahal now. Mahal has the puck. Mahal has the puck. Drops it for Kirk. All right. Kirk to Mahal. Mahal to Novak. Novak takes a shot, but there's the kid right there. Kirk now takes a shot and squares up right into the chest protector. So 1:17 left in this power play. That seemed like the longest 43 seconds of my life. So fresh set of lights, Banyan, Hall, and Murphy are taking the face off. Puck comes loose right there. Mannion goes down. Puck is retrieved by Leitrim. Leitrim is able to clear it. And McGregor was just leisurely taking the puck, but there was Leitrim not making it easy for him. So now McGregor comes out. McGregor cross-ice pass to Murphy. Murphy has the puck, but he's battling hard for it. Now Mannion has it. Mannion's a cross-ice pass for Hall and scores! Mannion shoots the puck towards the center of the ice where number 19, Owen Hall, one-times it and is able to capitalize on that tripping penalty. So 16-12 left in this third period. Perth adds to their lead and goes up 4-0. Face off there, Mannion shoots it into the net, down to Leitrim's end. Leitrim gets the puck. They pass it around. where it's touched by Murphy, who's not quite able to get a stick on it, so Leitrim's going to bring it back to their end and regroup. They do a hard pass through the neutral zone where Jackson was right there to put some pressure on it. Now Hall kind of going in. Hall winds up, takes a shot, and it's kept in, right on the blue line, and now it comes out. So now Leitrim's coming through. They're skating around. They take a shot, and it hits the glass. Where Vanderbilt picks it up. He backhands it to Matthews. But it gets sent back in. Christie now picks up the puck on the other end. And a Leitrim kid blows the skate. Picked up by Matthews. Matthews winds up. He takes a shot, and it just goes wide. Vanderbilt is right beside him. Vanderbilt circling. Vanderbilt takes a shot, and it goes wide. Sorry, hit the goalie, then ricocheted wide. Christie's able to keep it in. Christie's going in. He has a beautiful shot. He takes they hit a few bodies in there, so Leitrim now is able to take a hard shot and clear it. So we have to clear. Puck goes back to Jackson. He's always the threat. Oh, he goes loses the puck. It's picked up by Leitrim. And Leitrim loses the puck. It's picked up by us. So now Vanderbilt's going in. Drop pass for Jackson, takes a shot. Oh, just out of reach for Vanderbilt. Comes back. Novak's going in there. Jackson drops back. Puck goes and slides its way into the trapper of the goalie. First offensive play. So 14-14. Left to go in the third period. 4-0 Perth. Waugh taking the face off. Leitrim wins it. They're bringing the puck around. They shoot it up just out of reach of McIver, where it's picked up by Mahal. Mahal's trying to do something with it. Back. Oh, Leitrim's able to get it out. And there's a hooking penalty. I was following the puck, so I didn't see who got the hooking penalty. And it looks like number 36 is going to the box. So 13:55 left in this third period. First got to kill a penalty. Face off one by Perth. Ryu shoots it around, but just is he able to get it out? I think he was knocked. Now we're able to, Manions is able to pick up the puck and get it out. Puck played there by the goalie. There's Waugh. Puts some pressure on him. Now Leitrim comes out through the neutral zone. They're able to bring it through into our end. I think they blew a skate. Ryu gets it. Ryu backhand passes it to the other side. The Wall's putting pressure, puck comes loose. They take a shot and then it gets kicked wide. And it goes around. Picked up by Leitrim. Shoots it towards a player right in front of Jaden, and it just gets deflected wide. So Leitrim now has the puck. They try centering it, and we flick it out into the neutral zone. So it comes out under a minute left of this power play for Leitrim. They try. They're going in. He goes around. Christie takes a shot, and it goes wide. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy shoots it through. 40 seconds left of this power play. Leitrim had to clear the zone. Picked up by, shoots in. Christie gets it through and is able to clear it all the way down. 30 seconds left in this power play for Leitrim. So a little passing back and forth between the two players. Leitrim now has the puck. Hall blew the skate there. Murphy picks up the puck back to Murphy and McGregor, who couldn't quite get a stick on it, so kind of got deflected in towards Jaden's direction, who was paying attention and pushed off the play on it. So 10 seconds left in this penalty. Face off won by Perth. There goes McGregor. McGregor shoots it up across the boards, and the defenseman for Leitrim was skating backwards, so it comes out neutral zone, and that's it. So no damage done to the scoreboard on that power play. So that penalty kill for Perth. Puck was flying into our end. Goes in behind the net. They're picked up by Pundick. Pundick's going around. Pundick shoots it up. And I think he was looking for Matthews, but Matthews, I think, was facing the wrong direction, so really wasn't aware of what was going on. So that'll be an icing call. The puck comes back to our end. So Jackson's going to take the face-off for us. Face-off won by Leitrim. They shoot it back to the D, shoots it in, so it goes around. But picked up there by Jackson, I believe that is. Battling there in the corner. Novak and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt just has to join. And turns it over to Leitrim. Leitrim D takes a shot and it just kind of goes wide. But picked up by Leitrim. So we're going around. They try shooting it. It gets deflected into neutral zone. So Jackson's now bringing it in. Jackson's trying to go around. Oh, just out of reach for Matthews. Picked up by Kirk. Kirk takes a shot. It hit Jackson, so Jackson decided to take a shot. So puck is still in there. Battling hard, puck comes loose. But now Leitrim brings it out. And they dump it in, they go up for a line change. So picked up by Novak. Novak shoots it over to a player who tips it up to the Leitrim player. He's trying to go through and couldn't. So Vanderbilt was going in there hard. They couldn't, so puck comes loose and Leitrim sends it in. So Kirk tries to do something with it, but Leitrim picks it up. There's Novak battling hard, squishing the player against the boards. Novak draws, he's trying to evade these guys. And Vanderbilt kind of skates in. Oh, sorry guys, you couldn't see that. Still there in the corner, it's between Novak and Vanderbilt. Novak and another player go down. Puck comes up the boards, and now it's out. Here comes Jackson. Here's a 3-on-1. Over! Oh, and the Leitrim player was able to get a stick on it. It was a 3-on-1, and that Leitrim player played it perfectly. Now McIver has it. McIver takes a shot. He's battling with the player, and as the puck rolls and skates towards Leitrim goalie. So 8:57 left in this third period. Scores 4-0. While Mahal and McIver taking the forward line with Christie and Ryu. Perth wins the face-off. Puck in behind there. Mahal has the puck. Mahal flicks it over to Waugh. Waugh's battling hard. Leitrim now. The battle between Leitrim and Leitrim gets it. McIver tried to get in the way but couldn't, so Leitrim does the cross ice pass. They bring it to our end. But Christie's trying to close the zone, or close the lane, he does. Mahal now going back in. Backhand's pass. Or backhand shot. And it goes wide. Mahal gets taken down. Puck goes loose for Waugh. He couldn't. In behind. 8:02 left in this third period. Ryu picks it up. Ryu flicks it up to Mahal. Mahal takes a shot. It hits the kid in front of him. Now Leitrim's able to clear it, but that should be icing, and it is. So, 7:48 left in this third period. Mannion, Hall, and Murphy taking the forward line. Face off, won by Mannion. Floats back to McGregor, takes a shot, and it gets deflected wide. Hall now has the puck. Battling hard for it. Puck gets shot back in for Murphy. Murphy's going around. Murphy's in there. Passes up to Hall out front. And couldn't get it. Leitrim sent it away. Now Leitrim's able to clear it to a kid who's high in the neutral zone. He goes around. He's trying to get around. He shoots. I'm not sure if he was able to get a shot away, but he definitely was doing some fancy skating. And we shoot it up, and they're saying that there's some contact, so no icing called. So under 7 minutes left in this game. Leitrim trying to get something going here. It's kept, they say the Hall went outside. So Vanderbilt, Jackson, and Matthews are our forward line. Face off, won by Perth. Jackson over to Pundick, who shoots it in. Matthews is going in there, but he couldn't get the puck taken away, so now Leitrim is bringing up the neutral zone. Jackson shoots it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's go in. He gets bumped off the puck, avoiding a hit. That kid goes down. Vanderbilt over to Matthews. Matthews couldn't. Oh, puck comes out of the neutral zone. We were able to outskate it. So we send it back in. 6 minutes left in the third period. Kept in by Jackson as he dumps it back in. Battle in there. Jackson's able to keep it down the blue line, takes a shot, and it goes wide. Vanderbilt battling hard there, same with McIver. Battling hard against those boards. Puck comes loose, and it gets sent around. Now Leitrim is bringing it out. Nope, it gets stayed in. Ivers is battling hard for it. Now that Leitrim's able to clear it, we send it back in. Novak sends it in hard. Well, under 5 minutes left in this third period. Leitrim has the puck. They're regrouping. The D goes back to another D. He shoots up to a forward high who's in the neutral zone, who flicks it up. I think that might have been too many men. But no harm here. Jackson's able to get it. He flicks it in. Mahal was trying to get it in. Is it? Nope. I don't know how that goalie kept that out. Puck goes back to the blue line. Mannion's able to keep it in a couple times. Now it's not. 4:15 left in this period. Wall was lining up to take a shot, and Leitrim takes a shot on Jaden, so no icing there. McIver has. Oh, is that McIver? Is that Murphy? That's McIver was having the puck. He's trying to do something with it. Puck gets shot in from the blue line by Leitrim, and Jaden put his trapper on it, so stops the play. 3:53 left in this third period. 4-0 Perth over Leitrim Hawks. A lot of good opportunities. Leitrim hasn't been able to put one past Jaden. Face off. Kept in by the Hawks. Nope. That was Mannion. Was able to send it through back in the neutral zone. And yep, Christie now has it. Christie passes up, was looking for Hall, but couldn't get a stick on it. So Hall now has the puck. He flips it to the neutral zone. There's Murphy. Murphy's going in. He takes a shot and it hits a body or two, so it doesn't go very far. Puck's recovered by Leitrim. Battling for it over there, up against the boards. Picked up by Leitrim. Leitrim's bringing it around, passed it around their goalie, up on the other side where Christie's there. There's entanglement there. There's a hooking call coming on. Looks like Leitrim's going to go to the box for number 15. He's going to go for 2 minutes for hooking. So 2:55 left in this game. Pretty much the next 2/3 of the remaining time, Leitrim's going to be trying to fend off a power play. A penalty. That makes it difficult to try to come back from a 4-0 deficit. Face off won by Waugh. Comes back to Pundick. Pundick shoots it over to McGregor. McGregor was looking for McIver. McGregor takes a shot. And it slides in! So looks like Mahone was the one that touched that puck last, so 14 seconds into the power play. Perth makes it 5-0. .241 left in the game. Face off with Mahone coming away with the puck. Mahone's going in. He gets bumped off the puck. But Wall's right in there. McIver had a stick lost. Wall is able to keep the stick in, or keep the puck in. He shoots it wide. Picked up by McIver. McIver lays up and takes the player in front of him. Leitrim's trying to get it through, and they're through in the neutral zone. But Joe was there to make it difficult. Two minutes left in this game. Mahal's battling hard. Puck comes, it gets deflected wide. McIver's going in there. He gets the stick to the face. Puck comes in there, and head contact. So McIver's going to go to the box. Nope. You're right. Yeah, no. So Leitrim, having just got a penalty that resulted in a goal for us, Leitrim's going to go back to the box for a head contact penalty on number 34, McIver. So a minute 42 left in this game, and Leitrim will spend all the remaining time on the power kill, on the penalty kill. Puck comes loose back to Mannion. Mannion takes a shot. It hits Jackson's stick and gets deflected. It's picked up. Over to Mannion. Mannion takes a shot towards Ryu, who shoots it in behind. I don't know who that is, Matthews. We get taken down. And Leitrim picks up the puck and shoots it down. A minute 10 left in this game. High pass up to Jackson. Jackson picks up the puck. Shoots it over for our guy. Back to Jackson. He takes a shot. And it gets bouncing around there. Picked up by Vanderbile. Vanderbile gets tied up. Jackson goes in and helps out. He takes a shot. And it goes wide. 45 seconds left in this game. Leitrim gets it and fires it down into our end. We go for a line change. They go for a line change. Mannion kind of lost the puck there with that Leitrim kid coming right off. Passes over to Christie. 25 seconds left. Comes in. Picked up by Mannion. Man takes a shot. And it goes in. 16 seconds left. Leitrim has the puck. They fired it around. Picked up by Kirk. Kirk fires it back in. Good shot for Christie. Oh, just out of reach of Hall. 2 seconds left. And that would be the game. So after going up 1-0 early on in the first period, Perth Lanark never looked back. And goes 4-2 in round robin play, having defeated Leitrim Hawks 5-0, and what should secure at least a fourth place finish in the round robin. So that's it for us from tonight at Fred Barrett Arena, where the Wings defeat the Leitrim Hawks 5-0. That completes their round robin play, so we have to wait, I think, about another week before we kind of know the final standings, as all the other teams play their rest of their games. So thank you everybody for watching. Just a reminder, the HD version of this game will be posted online sometime tonight when I get home. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend, and thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.